my friends, this is going to be a soul tribe reading. It was a new moon yesterday. So I actually was like just sitting here thinking, what am I going to do for a soul tribe reading? And I have this Moonology Manifestation Oracle card deck sitting in front of me, staring at me. So I think we're going to use this one. This one is about manifestation, and new moons are great for manifestations. So let's see what comes out. I hope you guys are doing well. I missed yesterday. I missed doing a soul tribe reading yesterday. I just wasn't feeling myself. I just love when you guys can pick up on my energy. Because someone the day before said, Kelly, are you okay? You seem a little off in your reading. And then yesterday, my energy wasn't there. I ended up falling asleep on the couch, which clearly I needed. But today I felt more myself, and I wanted to come on and do a soul tribe reading. So I hope you guys are doing well. I will have to pause it at some point maybe I'll be done by then, but my cat has to go to the vet. So my partner's taking the cat to the vet, but he has to come get the cat out of my room. All right. Cat is fine. Wally is fine. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. What have you been up to? I have been spending a lot of time on my treadmill recently. I recently became very into my treadmill, so that's interesting. Maybe you're working on yourself. Maybe you're making healthier choices. All right, so let's cut the deck. We have Unleash Your Kindest Self on the bottom. If it wants to come out again, it will. So let's see what a soul tribe reading. What do we need to hear as a soul tribe? What do we need to hear as a soul tribe? Didn't want to come out. What do you want to hear, or what do you need to hear as a soul tribe? What do you want us to hear, Spirit? What do you want us to hear? I was like, I hope you have something for us. Just that one for now. We have Trust the Universe, first quarter moon in Aquarius. So it could be that you're manifesting things that aren't coming in. Maybe there's something you really do have to trust the universe about. Maybe there's something that won't be coming in until Aquarius season, and your patience and your intuition is being tested. That doesn't have to be it. But Spirit is asking you to trust in the universe. And that also goes for, this is a manifestation deck. So it could be something that you're manifesting isn't coming in the timing that you want it to come in. And Spirit's saying trust in that the universe knows the right timing for your highest good is what I'm hearing. So first quarter moon in Aquarius. It's very cold here. It feels like fall, and it's not yet fall. All right, so this is on page 74, which is 11, a running theme around here. The number 11 could be symbolic for you. It's time to release your grip on a situation. Maybe something you've been manifesting isn't coming in. Maybe something came in the form that you didn't want it, It could just be that you're, holding so tightly to this manifestation that it can't actually grow. You're not actually releasing it because you're holding on to it. Passion is good, but too much can become manic. Sometimes we feel too much intensity around our dreams because we're scared they won't come true. But that's counterproductive. Live and let live a little. State your intention to the universe and then detach. Trust the universe and see what happens. The tighter your grip now, the more likely you are to lose out. This is doubly true if you've been jealous or had issues to do with sex or money. Avoid trying too hard to influence someone else. So you could have been trying to control a situation, with a family member, with a loved one, with a lover. You could have been trying to control an outcome in another area of your life when it came to money. Maybe you're someone who wants to make more money, wants to manifest more money, but then you find yourself very anxiously holding on to the money that you have, fearing, that it won't replenish itself if you spend it. I hope you can hear me, because sometimes when I get a phone call during a reading, I realize that it mutes afterwards. So I actually closed everything down and restarted. But I just got a phone call during that reading. So maybe you're manifesting a phone call or hearing from someone or hearing about a job, My point is that sometimes those things we're trying to manifest, the harder we hold on to them and try and control the outcome, the worse it can become. I'm thinking of, even trying to control a situation with another human, hoping that they'll, want to heal, hoping that they'll want to awaken. We can't control anybody else. We only can control what we do. If you feel stuck or you're making someone else feel stuck, you need to tread carefully. Sometimes stuck people behave recklessly. I'm even seeing a wounded animal in a trap. When this card comes up, there's a risk that you're being too rigid in your thinking, words, or actions. Loosen up and you'll find it easier to overcome the challenges you're facing. So again, you could be very focused on the way in which your manifestation is supposed to appear. Whatever the situation, Spirit's telling you, why am I putting that card away? Spirit's telling you to trust the universe and to let go and enjoy the ride. There's so many other things going on every day that you can be thankful for, focus on, and kind of release your grip on that situation. Let's get another one, if Spirit allows it. Trust all will be well. So you have trust the universe and then trust all will be well. And it's new moon in Virgo. I'm still learning about the moons. I'm always in awe of other readers who talk about oh, we have a new moon, but this new moon is in whatever. It's how do you know that? So I don't know if this new moon actually was a new moon in Virgo, because it was a new moon in Virgo season, but that doesn't always mean what I think it means anyway. So you get my drift, but it could have to do with yesterday, new moon in Virgo. Like I said, I don't actually know if the new moon was in Virgo. You know what? I'm just going to go check. And that is exactly what I'm talking about, because it was a new moon in Leo. See? Do you see my point? But anyway, take it as it resonates. New moon in Virgo. I feel like I had a dream about someone in my soul tribe yesterday. I just can't remember what the dream was. I know in my dream, I knew whoever it was. I was like, you're in my soul tribe. So I'm not sure if I was dreaming about someone in my comment section or what. But I did have a dream, and I remember making, I can't remember it now. But I remember in my dream making that connection that, oh, you're in my soul tribe, whoever it was, whoever you are, I was dreaming about you. This is on page 38, which equals 11. You guys, 1111, trust. I'm hearing trust. Trust your intuition. That's amazing. That's amazing. Sometimes we want everything to happen yesterday, but divine timing is a real thing. Sometimes we need more pieces of a jigsaw to fall into place before we can get what we want. Slowing down now is the key for you to get what you want, so take your time and allow events to unfold. To see what you can do for others. See what you can do for others as a really quick and easy way to both distract yourself and boost your good karma while you wait for your dreams to manifest. There's a reason why you pulled this card, so make sure you pay attention. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to a job or health situation. So if you're struggling with your health, or if your job is up in the air, or you're confused about should you follow your soul path, should you stay at your day job, trust that the universe will take care of you. Manifesting mindset. Go out of your way to help someone. Helping boosts karma. Be reliable. Don't overthink things. Be modest. And you can also call on Archangel Metatron, who works to clear away and heal any lower energies that may make you feel rushed. Ask him to clear your energy and the energy of wherever you are. Call in the planet Mercury, which guides Virgo, and ask for help with reasoning and accepting divine timing. So again, you could be someone who's having a really hard time accepting that your manifestations aren't, appearing the way you want them to be appearing right now. Patience is hard, patience is, I'm seeing, maybe you're a counterpart, because I'm seeing a very specific card from a twin flame deck I have, which is, the counterpart connection is supposed to teach you the biggest lesson is patience. But that's not going to resonate for everyone. So let's get another. Oh, now you're all kinds of talky talk. Now you have a lot to say, do you? Maybe not. Speak your world into being. And let your fears dissolve. So there's a lot here about releasing fears, releasing anxiety. We have Cancer energy, and we also have first quarter moon in Gemini. So let's read the first quarter moon in Gemini first. Gemini. Maybe you're a Gemini. Think about what you want. Do you really believe you can create it? Because you have to believe it in order to manifest it. Do you believe you have what it takes, or do you secretly doubt yourself? Worse, are you quietly preparing for failure? Say it ain't so. Here's the thing, you can't fool the universe. Repeated affirmations that you don't believe in are a waste of time. Believe in your magic. I do want to say though, sometimes people have to get in the habit of saying those affirmations and making it a habit before they believe in them. So even if you're someone who's trying out affirmations and you don't quite believe in them, keep trying. Keep doing it until you actually believe in them. You can even try setting an intention by visualizing your manifestation, visualizing you having it, visualize how you would feel once you got it. That can help you believe. But I just don't want to, when I started affirmations, there was a huge block of time where I was like, I feel silly for saying these and I don't quite believe them. But eventually I believed them. It needed to become a habit for me. I needed to train the negative mindset. So I just want to say that yes, I'll say it till the cows come home, whatever that means, that you do need to believe in your manifestation and your dream in order for it to come into fruition. But I also want to tell you, if you're someone doing affirmations and you don't quite believe in them, I don't want you to take that as, well, if I don't believe them, then it's just a waste of my time. Because that's what this book is saying, kind of, or that's what this message is saying. You can look at it like that, but it's also, it takes time to believe them. So if you're someone who's struggling to believe them, I don't want you to give up, Anyway, I had to say that. Here you're being asked to feel your way through a situation that's partly sacred and partly mundane. Be compassionate and clever. Ask your soul to speak to you. Listen to your heart and not your mind. Write lists of your goals. So when it says ask your soul to speak to you, you can ask your soul to you can ask your soul for advice. You can ask your soul for a sign. You can ask your soul you can get in touch with, I talked about it one day, about how you can actually get in touch with how your soul communicates with you through heart flutters, through, whatever it is, whatever you feel when your soul's communicating with you, if that makes sense. And then we have let your fears dissolve, full moon in Cancer. So next full moon, release any fears that you have. If you're someone who struggles with that, try working with the moon. Intention setting on a new moon, releasing on a full moon. Full moon in Cancer. Fear and neediness may now be at play. So you may be feeling very attached to an outcome with your manifestations, or a lot of fear that they won't come into fruition. Fear and neediness may now be at play. Fear is debilitating, while neediness isn't usually very attractive. Acting out of fear is a risky response, so if you dwell on your insecurities, what you'll manifest is an extension of those insecurities. The reason why we should face our fears is that in doing so, they often simply dissolve. If we don't face them, they can influence us to act in ways we otherwise wouldn't, which means we can end up manifesting the very thing we were hoping to avoid. To see off the fear that's in you, face it right now. Find a balance between Cancer's oversensitivity and Capricorn's coolness. Facing your fears and working out where they came from will point you in the right direction and get you in the right mindset. All I need to do is take the first step. That's your affirmation. So what are you afraid of? Because that affirmation said all you need to do is take the first step. So whatever it is that you're afraid of, all you need to do is take the first step towards that fear or towards your dream. I just wanted to see if there was anything else. You have an affirmation here. I completely love and accept myself as I am. So take that as it resonates, my friend. I'm going to get one more. I'm being called to get one more. Spirit says just one more. Just one more. At first, you didn't want to give us any. So I'm going to take this one because this is the one that I saw. And I'm going to put these other ones back. We have break through the tension. So there could be some type of breakthrough coming when it comes to a tense situation, but take it as it resonates. New moon and Sagittarius, focus on the positive. So focus on what you do have, not on what you don't have. Focus on what you have manifested, not what hasn't manifested. New moon in Sagittarius. I keep missing it. There we go. The way is clear. All you have to do is make sure you enjoy the ride. Didn't I say enjoy the journey? That ride should be easy enough as long as you stop worrying and start believing in your own good luck. It's true that life goes in cycles, and this card shows that you're moving into a good luck phase. Breaking through the tension. As Abraham Hicks says, think about what you do want, not about what you don't want. Focus on the positive now. Your manifesting is definitely on track, and the more you can muster the art of feeling good, the longer it'll stay that way. It's on page 44. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to study, travel, adventure, and the cosmic quest to understand life. Manifesting mindset. Look back, see how far you've come, and count your blessings. So don't think about how far you have to go and everything you haven't manifested. Look at how far you've come and everything that you've manifested and changed and healed up until this very moment. I also just saw 321. So it does feel like there's some type of breakthrough coming, breaking through the tension. There's some type of breakthrough moment coming, my friend, is what I'm hearing. So I need to get you something else. I just need to go figure out what that is. Hang on. All right, so I grabbed the Universe Speaks, Are You Listening? And I actually went to 83. First I went to 47, but we had already read 47. So I'm going to read 83. And it's on page 183. When you return to the non-physical state after your journey, when Earth is over, you'll remember how powerful you truly were and why you came to Earth in the first place. Many souls come back feeling like they didn't get as much done as they would have liked. I'd like to help you out along the way so you can get as much out of your journey on the planet as possible. Number 1, love is the greatest power in the universe. When you do something with love, you supercharge it. Love can heal emotional wounds, uplift those in sadness, and even help those who are struggling with their health. Sending love to a project, to your bank account, to your body, to your prospective boss, or to your love partner works miracles to harmonize and uplift. Sending love is always beneficial. 2, although you have likely been taught the opposite, you are an infinite being who can truly have, be, and do anything you want. All it takes is for you to recognize this fact and align with it, clearing out any blocks along the way. Limitations only apply to you if you believe they do. Who's stopping you? If you're in doubt, call on me to show you how limitless you truly are. 3. Life really is a game if you make it so. The minute you start playing, having fun, and taking things less seriously, life will begin mirroring this back to you. You honestly are here to have fun, to grow, to enjoy, to love, so get out there. If you feel that you could use a push or like circumstances are blocking you, call on me to open up the flow for you. It is my utmost pleasure to see you thrive in life. Love, the universe. So, I'm not quite done with you yet. I'm being told not to be done with you. Interesting. So we're going to hop over to this deck now. Different moon deck. Don't know why. Spirit told me to. We have the answers you need are coming. So I am going to look at that because this whole reading feels like, you know, there could be something that you're trying to manifest here. Right away we have someone who's trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? So it could be that you have someone flirting with you and you don't even know that they're flirting. You need to laugh off this situation. Job applications have good prospects. Interesting. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. The answers you need will come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this comes to you as a reminder of the very old non-Gemini message, least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. Your word is your wand. You create magic in your own reality every time you express yourself. We also have an important conversation, but stay calm. So maybe there's an important conversation you will be having or you need to have with someone. The advice here is to stay calm, to, try not to react. Least said, soonest mended. It doesn't mean to not speak up for yourself though, because this is also about speaking your truth. It's funny when it was saying a little flirting may be called for. As someone who's autistic, spiritual, not meant for this world, I don't think there was flirting where I came from because I've never understood flirting. And when I was learning about autism, I also learned that a lot of autistic females had gotten themselves into trouble by mirroring someone that was flirting with them. So not even realizing that someone was flirting with them and then mirroring that energy back to them, masking, I should say. Mirroring that energy back and then finding themselves in a situation where they didn't even know that they were flirting with that person. Anyway, maybe you resonate with that. We have surrender to the divine, which is and have faith in your dreams. Oh my gosh. It's very similar to, it's very similar to the other moon cards we pulled. Sorry, you can see that one. So we have surrender to the divine and have faith in your dreams, which trust in the universe and trust all will be well. And then we have adjustments are required. So we're going to read all three of these and then that'll probably be the end of our reading. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Third quarter moon. Where would you be? In the beginning? Well, there's have faith in your dreams. Just give me a moment. Adjustments are required. Your life may be out of balance and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move this situation forward. So think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Focus on the positive. Remember, let go of the negatives. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that not all is lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you about what you want and what it's time to let go of, so pay attention. So maybe you did recently go through something where a crisis, a tower moment, where something was removed from your life and Spirit's saying it was removed for a reason. I'm also seeing the events that are unfolding now have a purpose. Like I'm seeing that. I think that's from another card in this deck, but that's what I'm hearing. Events that are unfolding now have a purpose. And we have oh, you're interesting. All of the cards that came out for you are in this section. Waxing crescent moon, third quarter moon, full moon. So have faith in your dreams. I am focused on what I want. That's your affirmation. Just because you can't see your dreams doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Don't look back. Stay focused on moving forward. Be patient as events unfold. I have like a tear coming out of my eye. Dig a little deeper to find more courage. So maybe, maybe some of these manifestations are just about to come into your life and Spirit's saying, that's often the time when you're tested the most. Don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. And I was hearing whatever's happening now is for a reason. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your next step. Overall, this card suggests there's every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about, so keep the faith. And then we have surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. A wish you made may be about to come true. It's make it or break it time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. And that doesn't mean you have to talk to them. This is talking about forgiveness within the self and then releasing that, not letting it hold you down, not hanging on to resentment. So, the very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind, but it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now to see what they are telling you. They're very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. So remember, for some of you, there's a conversation coming that could get quite emotional. So remember, if you feel yourself being triggered, I'm hearing look for the red flags within yourself. Like if you see little red flags that you're being triggered, that you're feeling reactive, that you're, feeling overly emotional, maybe take that time to pull your energy back. Tell that person you need a little bit to think about it or to just gather yourself. Yeah. Keep that in mind is what I'm hearing. So let's clean up these cards. And we'll just get you a few affirmations. So, thank you for cleaning up with me. It's always nicer with a friend. It's always nicer. What do I want to get you? These ones. No, these ones. It's always easier to clean up with a friend, to have that moral support. So I'm going to get you 2 affirmation decks. This one first. So what does my soul tribe need to hear? We have, you're a star, so let your light shine. You were made to sparkle. You don't know how great you can be. Anne Frank. I feel this weird connection to Anne Frank. I always have. You don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, what you can accomplish, and what your potential is. That makes me feel really sad considering who wrote that. Be original. Don't be scared of being bold. Ed Sheeran. And I'm going to get you some of these as well. These super attractor cards. I love these ones. So let's see what affirmations you need to hear, my friends. I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me, listening to your intuition. And I let the universe catch up with my dreams. So for some of you, you know, you could be manifesting things that the universe still has to catch up on, you know. For some reason, I'm seeing like a kid with a list for birthday or Christmas, and the universe being like, I'm still working on it. I still haven't got that one yet. I haven't found it. True manifestations are powered by service and love. Lots about manifestations. And the universe is always conspiring to support me, guide me, and lead me compassionately towards the highest good, truth. Even though if it doesn't feel like it, even though like you could want something that's not aligned with you right now. And you could be like, why is the universe against me? And really the universe is saying it's because it's not for your highest good right now. For some reason, I got like connection with family when I heard that. I was seeing, for some reason, I started thinking about cycle breakers and people who need to detach from their families in order to heal. My heart goes out to you. It's not easy and people misunderstand it. People will say, but they're your blood. Instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned with the moment. So I'm going to leave it there, my friends. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I will probably be reading from the This Is How You Heal book. I think I'm just every second soul tribe reading, there's a fly. I'm going to do like a healing reading. Hello, fly. How are you? Yeah, you can stay. Hello. I'm going to do every second reading, I think, grab like a deck about healing and then read from that book. So if you're interested, let's see what we'll be reading about tomorrow. So we had When You're Ready, This Is How You Change, which I did the other day. This year, let go of the people who aren't ready to love you. Oh my goodness. That seems to be a theme this year, letting go of people who aren't ready to love you. So that will be an interesting one, my friends. And I already know what deck I'm going to use for that one. I'm going to use that Healing Heart deck. I have the gold one with the like love letters to your soul. Yeah, we'll do that one. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great night. I hope you enjoy whatever it is that you're doing tonight after you, or when you're watching this. This fly wants to be my friend. I've had like a lot of spiders around me lately, which is interesting. You know, like yesterday I had this big spider crawl on me and I was just like, oh, can you just go back over there? Like I didn't freak out at all. It's interesting. Years ago, I would have freaked out. Years ago, I would have like, my first instinct was to shoo that fly. And then I was like, no, you're okay. There's nothing wrong with you being here. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your night, your day, whatever it is that you're doing after this reading, during this reading. You know, I hope you take comfort in knowing that you're not alone. You have a bunch of souls here in your soul tribe that are here, you know, kind of walking We may not be walking the same journeys, but we're all walking in the same direction is what I'm hearing. Like our roads may look different. Our vehicles may look different. Our obstacles look different, but we're all headed in the same direction, you know, is what I'm hearing. Anyway, I'm not making any sense. I love you, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Get some sleep. Tell yourselves you love yourself, please.